on, son. Come out. It's time to knock this 300 miles out. Highway 127 has begun. Friends, subscribers, internet strangers, what's up? So today, Wednesday, I don't know, July 31st, I think. It's the first day of, maybe it's August 1st, I don't know. It's the first day of the Highway 127 yard sale. Well, not technically. You know, most people are setting up or have been set up. So we're gonna get an early start. Left the house. I've been driving about 45 minutes. I'm about 30 miles from Nashville. I'm going to start the day off in Danville, Kentucky. That's just where the rain chances. I've already been through rain. The chances of rain are like 70%. Danville, Frankfort, somewhere in there is where the rain chances start dropping dramatically. I think they're like 30%. And then above there, it gets even less. The closer you get to Cincinnati, once you get to Cincinnati, it's like 10%. So I'm going to focus this week or the next 4 or 5 days on the top half of this 600-something mile yard sale. Never done this before, never been to it, so don't know what to expect. One long flea market is probably what I expect. So I'm going to mix in some. I've got a bunch of stops on the map. I've got retail arbitrage. I've got Goodwills. You know, I can't pass a thrift store, so we're gonna go into a bunch of stuff. Are you ready? Get out of the boxes. If you haven't ever watched one of my videos, I set up the boxes like that so I can just fill them up and then close them down and open the next box. This van will hold. That's the large Lowe's boxes. Home Depot, they're the same size. The Lowe's ones are just on the side. Really, what makes people pull off on an exit just to pull out in front of somebody? Anyway, it'll hold 16 of them large boxes back there. So if I have a wonderful, awesome trip, the whole back end will be filled up and you won't be able to see out of it. I did not bring my printer, so I won't be doing any, so I won't send anything in from the road. But I'm going to scan a bunch of books. People have asked me what scanners do I use. It's an Opticon 2006. It's charging right now. The 2005 and the 2002, all are nearly the same. I can't tell the difference. I had a 2002, and they look the same. The other one I have is around here somewhere. It's a KDC 200. It has a screen on it, and so when you're pairing and that kind of stuff, you can actually move around menus and tell it what to do. The Opticon's a little harder to use. It was the first one I bought. It's more expensive too for some reason. But you have to use barcodes to set it up. So, which one would I recommend? The KDC. It's over here in the bag if I can find it. So I'll try to show you most everything. There's 1 or 2 items that I hold back. They go to Amazon just because all the price droppers. But for the most part, I'll show you everything I find. No big deal. And I've got the GoPro and I got everything, so I'll get a lot of footage of the Highway 127. All right, we'll talk to you guys in Kentucky. Well, I came high north to get past the rain, and I've been in rain all day. I am 20 miles south of Cincinnati, and I finally ran out of rain. I'll be in Cincinnati tonight, and I'll start in Cincinnati tomorrow. And there was lots of vendors that were out and trying to set up, but you know, everything was covered up. They would let you buy stuff and look at stuff, but it was just very difficult dodging rain and carrying on. So I switched to doing retail arbitrage today. I've been in a couple Walmarts, weren't great. I've done much better at Walgreens. We'll do a short show and tell. I've been hitting Goodwills. They've not been great. I don't do a lot of clothes, so it's either hard goods or nothing, and that limits a Goodwill. But I did pick up the model is ODC 325. It's a Black & Decker space maker, coffee maker. Don't pass those guys up. $6.99 was after tax and everything. And the last one sold for $110 shipped. So it's back there in a box. I got a picture of it. I'll put it in here. And some of the Walgreens got some clearance on some different figures. I picked up a couple flashes. They are $9.99. They are selling for $27 to $28. So I think you make 8 on 10, which is fine. I'm just gonna throw them in a box, send them to Amazon. A couple Power Rangers. There's 649 Power Rangers. There are a couple that make money. I forget which colors I picked up. Let's see, what else have I picked up? A couple items on clearance that are just really, really old. One of them, the box is not great, so I'll sell it on eBay. No big deal. And I'll just take a good picture of the box to show where it's got one of those little flaps that pushes in. It got torn. Come on, give me up. All right. So that's how the day's been going. See if I can't shoot some video at the next Walgreens. I have to be careful because I'm sending, doing videos from the road. I don't have my microphone, so I can't do the voiceover. So if there's music in the background, it's just gonna get a copyright strike. And so I'd rather not get a copyright strike. So if the music's not loud, I will video in Walgreens. There's a Goodwill right behind it, so I'm in Erlanger, Kentucky, or somewhere like that, up here by the big Amazon warehouse, and I will get some video of the Goodwill because the last Goodwill didn't have any music, but it was raining, so I was worried about my hair trying to get in and out of the store. But so hopefully you'll see some footage here in just a few minutes. I actually had to put my sunglasses back on. The sun's back out, so this is awesome. I mean, there were bunches of sales saying. Bunches of signs saying yard sale where I was at. So worst comes to worst, if I go through Ohio in the next 3 or 4 days and get to the end, I can always jump on I-75 and zip back down here and then go backwards to Kentucky towards the house. If I need to do that Saturday afternoon and Sunday, I probably should have started at the top and drove back, see how far I can get home. But hindsight's 2020, right? All right, so next up, Walgreens and a Goodwill. Hope you enjoy. All right, here's part one of show and tell at this Walgreens here in, where am I at? Somewhere up near Erlanger. These guys are $4.99. That one I think is $27.95 on Amazon. Rebecca Stream down there. The Yellow Ranger was $5, selling for $21. And there's 3 or 4 others of this one here. They're all marked down on clearance, $4.99. They're from 2012. Over here from the Goodwill. If you don't know about Black & Decker space makers, that's an OBO 325. It might be the one that's recalled. If it is, I'll just call and they'll send me I have to check. They'll send a free brew basket. That's what's recalled. It was $6.59, and like I say, it sells for a little over $100. A couple people sold them for $65 plus shipping, but when another one sold, and that guy there was on clearance too, $9.99 at Walgreens. It sells for $20. That's the $27 one. I think I make a couple bucks on those guys. So, I make like $3.50 on 3 or something like that. They're on clearance too. So you can see the weather I'm dealing with. I was having a pretty mediocre day, to put it modestly. I was picking up stuff here or there, but it was an item or two at every store. Until that one, I just showed you in all the junk in the bucket and the box back there. Each one of them dolls, there was one of them, there's like 4 of the same one. I'm gonna make $19 a piece on them. They've got good ranks. They're just from 2012. You don't find them in stores anymore. And this store, he had marked them down to $9.99, and then he cut them in half again. And I took every one he had. And contrary to what managers say about, everybody tells you about retail arbitrage, how they hate me. He asked me, "Did you take them all?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He says, "Good." He said, "Isn't there some more clearance back there you want?" And I picked up the rest of that stuff. And when you're buying clearance from these guys, it's on clearance for a reason. They want it gone. They need the space. And so contrary to popular belief, as long as you're not buying the, buying the stuff that's low cost leaders, what a store puts on. I think I've talked about this before. What they're using to try to get people into the store and buying them all out of something like brand new. They just, managers are happy to see clearance gone, happy to see some items gone that have been around in quite a while. Those have been in his store since 2012, 2013 at the latest. So, and I had 9 or 10 of those, and they're going to average. The average on them is like $15 profit on each one of them. So, yeah, that's a good stop. And the other items, I think I make $8 on the flash, $8 on $10. I think that's my third one of the day. There was another guy in there that I didn't show you. He was $11.99 and he sells for $47. So that was really the biggest score of the day until I walked into this store. You have to scan to find that one. Can't tell you everything. Gotta protect some secrets, right? It's an easy one. He's a hard one to find. It's an easy set of toys to figure out which ones it is, but to find that character, there's 2 of them in that set that are really, really hard to find. And then that's the first one I ever found at Walgreens. I found a lot at other stores, but never found one at Walgreens. So there we go. See you in a little while. Alright, the next store, those 2 guys were $8 each, and they were selling for $24.95. Both of them are the same price, nearly the same rank, $90,000. Alright, this is a Hyatt place. This is a typical Hyatt place. You got a sectional couch that folds out to a queen bed. They always give you a blanket, so usually I turn the air conditioner so far down, I watch TV with a blanket. The show is going to come from right there in the morning. They all have a wet bar. They all have the big TV that sits between the 2 and swivels back and forth. This is the king size bed. If you get the double with the 2 queens, the room's actually bigger. And then they all have the same shower, glass doors, and a closet in there. So that concludes the tour of the a Hyatt Place king room outdoor. So just a few thoughts for today. Today was not the day I thought it would end up being. I thought that I would see more vendors. I thought I would, but the rain went so far north, much more, probably 40 miles higher than I thought it would. So no big deal. I gotta quit shaking. So instead of worrying about that, the only ones that were there were the professional sellers, like antique dealers and that kind of stuff. So switched to RA. Did a lot of RA today. It was slow going for a while. It picked up at the end. Spent a lot of time in a bunch of Walgreens, some CVS, Walmarts. Just hunting the normal stuff I normally hunt. I hadn't been out here in a while. So some of the clearance has changed, which is good. If you do any kind of RA, Walgreens is good right now. Walgreens is very good. You can find something in almost every store. And some stores are better than others. So that's it. I talk about it when you're out here. You got to be flexible. You got to be prepared to change gears. It really helps that I'm coming out here focused on building eBay inventory. But I also knew in the back of my mind that if something happens to the rain, if something happens to any of the plans, or I can switch gears. I can still source RA. I can still source Amazon. No big deal. So I filled up a little over a box. I don't even know what that profit would be, but I just wanted to hope some of you can find the bolos that I showed in the boxes earlier. And it's not always what you make of it out here. I knew if I got to Cincinnati, I was going to eat the chili. So, it, hopefully, I put a picture in here somewhere of the chili. Insert chili picture here. Blue Ash Chili was outstanding. It's a Triple D restaurant. I got the 6-way chili, which means it's noodles, chili, cheese, onions, beans, and fried jalapenos. So that was outstanding. And I should have brought the little tripod that'll hold this thing, but oh well. You live and learn. But it's not always, you don't always find what you're looking for out here. Plans don't always go awry, but you have to have enough flexibility and enough forethought to, what happens if. I don't have these thoughts anymore because I already know what happens if. It's kind of almost 4 years of sourcing the road. If I have to fall back on RA, that's pretty easy. Most of the stores that I went to today, I'd been in the stores. So, the map takes me to them, but as soon as I pull up in the area, I go, oh, damn, I've been here. I recognize this store. Don't always remember how to get there, but I recognize it when I get there. So, but you need to be flexible. You need to understand that good things can still happen. It's a matter of how much effort you want to put, how much thought you want to put into it, and just a little bit of planning. In the morning, I'm just gonna sleep in. Oh hell, I can't sleep in. I got a freaking show to do. Oh, but the show don't go until 8. 7 p.m. Central was 8 Eastern, so I do get an extra hour of sleep. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, but I just wanted to leave you guys with some thoughts about today's haul. Very good. I'm happy with it. I kind of wish now I'd have brought the printer. If I'd have brought the printer, I would send that stuff in tomorrow. But oh well, it'll go in next Monday. But one tip about these rooms, or one of the main reasons I really like this room is a sorting tip. One of the biggest things is when you get to a room and you've got boxes full of crap and you're trying to get it sorted so you can get it boxed back up for Amazon. If you're on the road, you don't want to cover your own bed because what happens if you get tired and you want to go to sleep? Can't do it. Pull out the sofa bed and use that big area to sort with. So if you get tired or whatever, hey, no big deal. I'm gonna go lay down in the real bed and the sofa bed. We can finish in the morning, because I've had a lot of success with finishing in the morning. Just being too tired and you'll be amazed with getting 6 or 7 hours sleep and then being able to finish an Amazon order, and then take it off and start your day. So see you guys tomorrow. There'll be footage. I'll wear the GoPro for a while, so you guys will see what I see on Highway 127. I will be doing I do a lot of filming out there, so you guys can, as usual, tell me all the crap I missed. Ready to pick her out. Roll Tide.